Episode 171. So Vernon Dupree is meeting Anita's band member Sharon at Uptown, and he's telling her that he doesn't want their meetings to get back to Anita. And I want to know, what the hell kind of meetings are y'all having? The first time we see her, he's meeting her at the hotel. Now they're at Uptown, and I don't even understand why he's at Uptown, because everybody in town goes there, but he claims that only the younger people go there. But yeah, I guess he means younger than him, because his daughters go there with their friends as well as their children. Next, Kat sees Smitty at the hospital cafeteria, and she tries to walk away before he sees her, and Smitty tells her he knows that she and Martin got into it. So Kat lets him know it was a blow to her when Martin told her that she was losing her only employee. So Smitty tells her he's talking to Martin about that. Next, Danny tells Andre she changed her mind, and Andre tells her he doesn't get it. He knows how much this trip meant to her, so what's going on? And she just tells him that getting on the plane is the last thing that he wants to do, and she can see it in his eyes. Or is it that she really don't want to do it? I'm thinking that maybe there's some kind of apprehension or fear in her that's preventing her from wanting to do it as well, and she's just trying to make it all about Andre not wanting to do it. Next, Sharon tells Vernon it's a woman across the restaurant that's looking at them, and he tells her that the woman is an old work acquaintance. Next, Kat tells Smitty that apologizing to Martin or Tomas won't work. And Smitty asks her, how did Tomas get into the situation or the conversation? And she tells him that he's trying to make her bury the hatchet with Eva. And she says that she's just bracing for the next time he won't have her back. And Smitty says that, so this is about Eva, really. Of course it is. It's always about Eva. Next, Danny tells Andre he said the word risk several times in their conversation with her parents. And so she says that it's like he thinks the trip is some type of risk. And she says that this is more than about not liking to take pictures. And she wants to know what's really going on before they go anywhere. And Andre agrees to tell the truth. Andre tells Danny about Pamela approaching him about doing the photo shoot because it's Danny's only chance at resurrecting her career. So Andre tells her he was afraid that he would stick out like a sore thumb in the photo shoot. And he says that he cares about Danny too much to hurt her. Next, Kat tells Smitty it's not her fault what Samantha did. And Smitty tells her it wasn't her fault because she could take ownership for what happened. And he tells her Tomas is not at fault either. Next, a co-worker of Derek is applying to take Ashley's place, and she's sealing her application with a kiss. Next, Danny tells Andre that the photo shoot is off, and she says that she cares about him too much to make him do what he doesn't want to do. And again, like I said, or is it more about her not wanting to do it or being apprehensive? Next, I don't know what the hell is going on with Vernon and Sharon's giving him cufflinks that he left the day before in her room. And what the hell is he doing leaving cufflinks in there? And Vernon confirms when she asks him, will she see him tomorrow? And then he tells her that he needs to go talk to his friend well, his ex co-worker, so that she's not suspicious. And we want to know, suspicious about what? And is Vernon really creeping on Anita? Next, Leslie thinks she's slick, telling Ted if any of his patients need help to call her. And Ted tells her about local agencies that need assistance. And Leslie ain't trying to hear that. If the good deed doesn't include Ted, she don't want to know nothing about it. Next, what the hell? Creeping Vernon goes to kiss Anita, and Anita says he smells like perfume, a familiar scent. And Vernon tells her he ran into a former co-worker, a former chief of staff, and she wears a lot of perfume. Damn, I never thought that Mr. Vernon Dupree would be creeping on Anita. Damn, in my Florida Evans voice. Damn. Next, Danny calls Pamela and tells her the photo shoot is off and her decision is final. And Danny tells Andre that they can start their honeymoon early and go wherever they want. And so Danny decides they should go to LA, especially since everything is paid for already. Next, Derek is making out with his co-worker in Ashley's apartment, and he tells her it's wrong to be making out there. And his co-worker asks if he's still in love with Ashley. And of course he's still in love with Ashley. They just broke up 15 seconds ago. Next, Anita shows Vernon designs for the upcoming Winterfest event, and she realizes that Vernon has his cufflinks that she bought him on. And she bought these cufflinks a long time ago. So she tells him she hasn't seen him wearing them in a long time. And Vernon, I'm telling you, Vernon, he's getting sloppy. So he better stop while he's ahead. And that ends the episode.